In our reading this morning, Jesus' authority is being challenged by both the chief priests and the priests of the temple and the elders of the community. Matthew's positions this confrontation in Jesus' final week in Jerusalem, which tells us that he has been about his mission, bringing the kingdom of God to the world for at least a few years. Fear has grown amongst the political, religious, and social leaders as Jesus' message of love has gained popularity amongst the people. First, Jesus is asked to name the source of his authority, which he answers with a question back to the chief priests and elders, not really answering the question at all. However, in the parable that follows, Jesus does in fact name the origin of his authority indirectly. That is, that like John, his authority comes from an internal wisdom grounded in the spirit of love. Now reading from Matthew 21, verses 23 to 32. When he entered the temple, the chief priests and elders of the people came to him as he was teaching and said, "By what authority are you doing these things? And who gives you this authority?" Jesus said, "I will also ask you one question. If you tell me the answer, then I will also tell you by what authority I do these things. Did the baptism of John come from heaven, or was it of human origin?" And they argued with one another. If we say from heaven, he will say to us, "Why then did you not believe him?" But if we say of human origin, we are afraid of the crowd, for all regard John as a prophet. So they answered Jesus, "We do not know." And Jesus said to them, "Neither will I tell you by what authority I am doing these things." Jesus then said to the chief priests and elders, "What do you think? A man had 2 sons. He went to the first one and said, 'Son, go and work in the vineyard today.' And he answered, 'I will.' But later he did not. But later he changed his mind and went. The father went to the second son and said the same. And he answered, 'I go, sir.' But he did not go. Which of the 2 did the will of his father? They said, 'The first.' Jesus said to them, 'Truly I tell you, the tax collectors and the prostitutes are going into the kingdom of God ahead of you. For John came to you in the way of love, and you did not believe him. But the tax collectors and the prostitutes believed him, and even after you saw it, you did not change your minds and believe him.'" May these words open us to the Spirit's presence.
And may wisdom come to us this day.